and a greater help. You got to keep moving on, man. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving forward in the vision. You can't let people stop you from what God has given you. And I know that there's some people that you have compassion, you want to help them, and they got needs and different things like that. But then there's a greater purpose that lies ahead. God will pour out a way from, and all we got to do is pray for people. We pray for them. Yeah, if I have the means to help you, yes, I'll help you. I'm not saying not to help people. But I'm saying that we have a greater purpose to move forward, that it may be of benefit to more people. You see what I'm saying? We are not God. We may have the love in our hearts, but we can't do what God can do. You see what I'm saying? So, when we go forward in being obedient in the sole purpose, it will serve as a sole purpose. That's right. It'll serve as a sole purpose. It'll bless many people's souls to know who Jesus Christ is, what He desires of this generation, that we may go forward in faith, that we may call upon His name to bring us back to His will. Because people have strayed away from Christ. They're doing all kind of stuff. The church now is so mixed into the world now. They're doing so much stuff. There's so many things I would like to talk to people about. I would love to talk with women. You're a queen. You're precious in God's sight. You should not give yourself to any man except your husband. Don't show all your fineness that God created to every man, that all men may desire it, because then you don't become so precious anymore in their eyes. You just become something to fight for, something to take, something to rape. But if you adorn yourself as in holiness, you become a symbol of purity. You become a symbol of righteousness. You become a motivator to other young women, that you don't have to show everything. You don't have to be respected in that way, but the way God desires you to be respected. It's just so much men. Quit being weak. Yeah, quit being a punk. We used to call them punks, didn't we? Back in the day, we was straight up, man, you a punk, man. Quit acting like a girl. But now, to act like a girl is accepted.
Yes.
So, where we at? Slowly mixing into the world. Slowly mixing into the world. Next thing, we can't even tell each other from each other. But then God can, because God sees the hearts of men. And you can never deceive God. Yes, we are different, because there's one spirit. And that spirit resides in that body that has accepted Christ. That's the difference. So now we go forth in the music that you have with that message, and it says sole purpose. It tells people what God desires. It tells people what God wants from you. Lost children of Israel, time to come home, because you've been gone way too long. You done got out in the world, right? You done got out doing all these things that are of the world, but not of God, so you displease Him. But it's time to come home now. Why? Because the hour draws nigh, right? The days are becoming more evil and wicked. So, get back in place before He comes. Powerful. What is love? God is love. For all of us. Come on. All these messages you got on your CD. Come on. Powerful message, because the world don't know what love is if they don't know God. Because God is love. That's the greatest definition you can ever give love. Define love. God.
Yes. God.
Love.
Love.
There you go.
Word. The word. Love.
And you know,
life.
love, the acronym I gave for love is this: letting others view eternity.
Get a glimpse.
God is eternity. He's forever. So when we learn to love, then you allow people to see God. Love, letting others view eternity. Now, if we share that love to the world, what that does? That allows them to see God, right? And that's what we do in the Soul Purpose. When we go forward with this Soul Purpose album, and we share to many people, they begin to understand that, wait a minute, God comes in many forms and fashions.
Right.
He comes in many different ways. Because why? He loves you. And all he wants to do is to draw you closer to him.
Right.
And this is what we're going to do in that music.
All right, send a promotional. I'm going to shift it over to you. Take some promotion.
Soul Purpose. Soul Purpose album. You know, it's a gift from God to guide, to encourage, to upbuild, you know, to get a word from God to direct our steps. And, you know, it's particularly designed to inspire and to upbuild, you know, just to uplift. God is love, and, you know, in order to allow him to work through us, our duty is to uplift others and to, you know, display that love.
All right, hold on.